Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It is my opinion and my opinion only. Oh, look at me. I got me a keychain for not gambling. 45 days of not gambling, and I get a keychain. Baby, why didn't Wood go in there and get him a chip then? Why didn't he get him in the program since he been sober for 8 months? But baby, we got to talk about it. I'm going to try not to laugh because let me just say one thing. If someone has a serious addiction, right, and they go and they get help and they go to seek help, kudos to them. I really do promote people getting help in their life. But when it comes to Peach, this Peach, right, in certain situations, this is the situation we talking about. You can't believe not one word that's coming out of her mouth. Now, I don't know how these programs work, okay? But I'm pretty sure she didn't walk in there and say, hey, guys, I was just in the casino yesterday, but I didn't gamble. I was reading a book. Hey, guys, I've been sneaking off and, not having a lot of content and claiming to be broke, but also claiming to not be in the casino. I bet you she didn't tell them that. I'm pretty sure she didn't walk in and say, go and check out my YouTube channel, Gambling with Peach. Then you'll see all the money that I've, thrown away and everything that I claim that I've done from here thus out. I mean, absolutely not. First off, let's start at the beginning, right? She says the meeting was held at a church. The very first thing that she says is, I ain't want to go in there. I don't deal with churches and God like that. It made me not want to go in. But I decided I was going to go ahead because I needed help. Honey, a church is where you need to be. When you are at your lowest, you need to find something to bring you up. So always putting God in it only when you need him just ain't going to work. A lot of these programs are held at churches because they need a place that will allow them to gather for free. They need a place that is supportive. They also need a place that is willing to allow people, especially with addiction and people who are usually on the street because of their addiction, to come in and feel welcome. So that's usually why they're held at a church. Also, I bet you didn't go in there singing that song up in that church, telling people how you truly feel about how their grandmas are HOs and how they've been laid up with the pastor and got kids by the pastor and all the blasphemy that you do say. See, this is what I mean by she's always putting her foot in her mouth. One minute it's all God is going to deliver me. God has taken me this far. I'm strong. Then the next minute you singing all this stuff about people being in the church and being cricket. And then you down the church for even walking in. But anywho, let's keep it moving, right? So she goes in there and she comes out and she's got some booklets and she's got a keychain. Hey, guess what? I'm serious, y'all. I've been 45 days of not gambling. Now, I don't know how these programs work because I ain't never been to one because I've never had an addiction of any sort. But typically you go to meetings for at least 30 or 40 days straight and then you get a keychain. I mean, they just hand them out when you go in and you say, hey, guess what? I think I have been free of gambling for this many days. Oh, you have? Let us just hand it to you. I thought this was a program that you faithfully went to and they seen the work. I mean, I don't believe that keychain is something that they gave her for being 45 days sober. Also, I don't know how you get a 40-something day chip. It's usually 30, 60, 90. And from what I've seen on TV and from what I've heard from certain people, that's what they typically do. Now, once again, this is something that you have to commit yourself to. If you're going to go get serious help for addictions that you claim that you do have, this is something you may want to attend once a week, twice a week, every other week, or do something. We know that Peach just went in there for show. She didn't go in there because she wanted help. We won't see her. Well, now that I make this video, we will. But typically, we're not going to see her continue to go to that. We're not going to see her take any program serious. How many things have we seen her say that she's doing? She was going to journal every day. She was going to cook and clean and show us that every day. She was going to get a divorce and show us how to get a divorce, remember, and how to get back up after a divorce. Never happened. She was also, right, going to work out every single day. She was going to take a Manjaro shot. She was going to get healthy, okay? I mean, she had a lot of things. Working out with Pete, she has got out here and did so many things. By the end of January, she was going to buy a new car. She was going to show you how to fix your credit so you could be like her. And then, by April, she's going to own a house with a whole bunch of acres. I mean, she's got so much stuff going on, and none of the goals she set she accomplished. And that can be the problem, too. Sometimes you set goals too high for yourself. Set the small ones that lead up to the big one and see if you can, reach the smaller ones first. And in this case, it's not going to happen. Consistency is not something that Peach does. The only thing that Peach does consistently is fabricate. All she does consistently is post on YouTube. All she does consistently is dance around to make herself look like a fool so she can say that she's trending on TikTok for a few days. All she does when she gets the chance to go live is go off on her subscribers, go battle people, try and bring drama and everything to her channel. Girl, you are in your 30s. You are way too old for the things that you are out here pulling. Either you going to pull yourself together or you going to continue to stay in that rut. That is not for us to decide. That is for you to decide. Now, while you are the train wreck, we going to talk about it. If you got your life together, we still going to talk about it. But in this instance, I will tell you, I don't think she's done gambling, and I don't think that it's something she's going to commit to. So I wanted to make a little video and say whoop-de-whoop. She came out with a keychain and a whole bunch of packets. Girl, you could have walked in, picked that packet and keychain up from the door and walked right back out, and they never knew who you were. But, we ain't going to get too messy. I'll see y'all in the comments.